Good.
I love it, but hello.
Guys. Sushi, sushi, sushi.
Someone's excited for sushi.
I'm so excited for sushi.
Always excited for sushi.
Excited for sushi. We actually haven't done a sushi mukbang yet, have we?
No, which is surprising.
Right. Only that one from Japan. Because, you know, Japan sort of changed our sushi taste buds now. For the better. But now our local sushi restaurant is kind of getting the shaft. But we still enjoy sushi as always. Sushi is our favorite food.
Yes.
I would say sushi is my favorite food.
Yeah, I'd say sushi's my favorite food. I could definitely eat it every day, I think, and not get sick of it.
Sushi and seafood. You don't like seafood. Anyways, so I'm
about to eat a whole bunch of seafood right now.
But different kind. Anyway,
yes.
So I got salmon sashimi here. This is a cucumber like roll. It has like. Are you mocking me?
No, I'm following along.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because we have.
Yeah, because it's opposite sides, so it's the same.
I was trying to figure out what you were doing.
No, I'm pointing. You're pointing.
Anyways.
I'm helping.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Monkey brain.
Monkey brain.
Not actually monkey brain. It's just called monkey brain.
It's just avocado.
Deep fried with tuna sashimi inside and imitation crab. And then we got a Langford roll, which is like a California roll with tuna sashimi on top. And the one back here is kamikaze roll, it said on the menu. And it had like spicy sauce on the top and spicy tuna in the middle.
Edamame.
Edamame. Tobiko eggs, nigiri, toro nigiri, another toro nigiri, but this one is seared, and tamago nigiri. So excited.
See, I was following along because I don't know what they all are either.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so I sort of split so he doesn't have to like reach over me, you know? Well, my first bite, you guys know it. Ginger.
Clean your palate right away.
Exactly. That's what this is. That's why I like ginger the first bite, because like whatever I have in my mouth is like gone. And I just like ginger.
Ginger is good.
All right. Bon appetit.
Which one first?
I'm gonna go for this. Give them the first bite.
If only I was left-handed, it would be perfect.
I know,
and I would be like, oh.
That's okay. You're pretty good at that.
I know. I'm trying to keep it down.
So first bite. Salmon sashimi. Ooh, yummy. I already put wasabi in my soy sauce.
Sorry, my monkey brain is disintegrating, so.
So good. Wow, that's good sashimi.
The monkey brain being a fried roll with everything inside, it doesn't seem to last as well.
Yeah, you gotta eat it like right away.
You gotta eat it right away, and then just picking it up for delivery and bringing it home. It kind of.
That's
why it's not holding it like.
I ran there.
Oh, no wonder you're sweating when you got home. Now I gotta do the Nicholas.
What?
Bathe my sushi.
I know
the shout out to Nicholas for the sushi bathing.
He loves his soy sauce.
He loves his soy sauce on his
For
sushi.
those of you who don't know who Nicholas is, he's my nephew, my sister, and Let's Eat channel. So this is monkey brain, you guys. See? Avocado, tuna, and imitation crab in here, and drizzle with ponzu sauce, and deep fried potato. Sweet potato, did you know that?
On top, that's their little garnish.
So good. I know I'm using my hands, but it's okay, you guys.
That's the only way you can display the monkey brain. Oh, let's try the cucumber one. I don't think I've had this one before.
It's new on the menu.
Oh.
Delicious, huh?
Mmm.
It's fresh. See, I tend to do this when I eat sushi because it's so good. My sushi dance. What's your sushi dance? You don't have one.
The backpack kid. You just can't see it because my hand.
The one that I can't do. That one. It's hard.
It is hard. If you put on Beyonce if you put on Beyonce in the background and then you watch her sushi videos, you'll notice that that's what the rhythm is.
That is good.
It is. It's really good. It is very fresh.
Delicious.
So sorry I have to keep leaning off, but I don't want to.
That's okay. How about this? What if I did this?
No, it's okay.
Like this?
Yeah.
Good, huh? So a lot of people always wonder where we get our sushi from. It's like locally here. I think you just have, in your area, you just have to go in and try a bunch of stuff. And then try different restaurants. Because sometimes...
we always find good sushi places wherever we go to.
Sometimes you think it's like the best one. And then you try a new restaurant, you're like, ooh, this one's better.
Look it up on Yelp first, maybe.
Yeah, but sometimes...
Yeah, but at least it gives you like a general idea and then try like a few of them. But
True.
But people usually just like to complain on Yelp.
That's what I was going to say. Like, they complain about things that don't even have anything related to the food or the sushi. Or like, the service was so bad.
I couldn't get parked outside.
Yeah. You know, it's like, okay, but what about the sushi? Was it good? What is the proper way to eat this? I feel like that. But when I did that on my sushi video, they were like, "Oh, that's how you eat it." It's like, well, how do people eat it? Do they actually
Whatever. I think the proper way is whatever works best for whoever's eating it. Honestly.
I guess so.
You know, it's like when people say that's not the right way to eat it. Well, it's the only way I need to know.
Yeah, I know, right? However, whatever works for you. Ginger.
As long as it makes it into my mouth, I'm happy. Especially with chopsticks sometimes.
Ugh, I get heat for my chopsticks all the time.
Oh.
But it's like, you know what? This is how I hold it.
Yeah, this is how I hold it. I don't know if it's right, but this is how I was
But
taught.
sometimes I hold it like this. Sometimes I hold it like this, like a pencil. And sometimes I hold it like this, depending on how I'm picking it up. Anyways. Or what I'm picking up.
I don't know. I've been to many Asian countries with many Asian people, and they've always been impressed with my chopstick skills. So I don't know if it's correct or not. But
I'm trying to get this to focus. There you go. So this is Toro. Toro nigiri.
Toro.
I love Toro.
She loves Toro. Come on, monkey brain. Oh, yeah.
Would you say monkey brain is your favorite?
I think so.
The thing is, you can't find this anywhere else but here.
No. And that's the thing with trying new sushi places. They all have something different that chef made up.
Like this. Tobiko?
Tobiko. I already ate mine. It was good. Oh, the reason I bring up the bathing of the soy sauce is because me and Nicholas talked about it last time, how he likes to bathe it. So give it a good dose. Really shake it in there.
Very good.
I'm surprised there's not been a sushi challenge.
Well, there's that.
Who can eat 100 pieces of California roll?
No, but there is the 100 pieces sushi challenge.
Oh my goodness.
My sister,
But what kind of sushi?
just a pieces.
Oh yeah, those ones. Yeah.
That's a lot of sushi.
That's all.
Because, as you know, most of the sushi rolls are rice.
Just all rice. Yeah.
And depending where you get it from, sometimes it's really all rice. Right? Whereas in Japan, this is what I love about Japan, it's like probably, whoops, I dropped my edamame.
Uh-oh.
Like literally like in these type of rolls, there's probably 10% rice, the rest like the meat.
Yeah, it's not all rice. Like mall sushi. If you've only had mall sushi,
that doesn't count.
don't base it on mall sushi, please.
It doesn't count.
No,
Have you tried the seared one?
not yet.
Seared. Same thing, but seared. Oh, and that's the thing about sushi too. A lot of people are like, well, I don't like raw fish. There are so many rolls that don't consist of raw fish. Like you can get it seared. Like this is cooked.
California roll's not raw fish.
I was gonna say that.
There's lots of tempura rolls. When I always thought I never liked sushi when I was younger, until I went out for dinner with my friends, and they were going to a sushi restaurant, and there was like 6 of them, and they all wanted sushi, and I didn't. But
what was that thing you say?
the majority wins.
Majority wins.
So it's like they were like, okay, and then they're like, just try some. And I was like, well, I don't like raw fish. So they ordered a bunch that weren't, and I tried it, and I really liked it because some of them were tempura, one was a California, and then you kind of expand from there.
A dynamite roll is the good one. Because what that one is a deep fried tempura rolled in sushi rice and cucumber and all that stuff.
And if you've never had sushi and you want to go in somewhere and try it, and there's a sushi restaurant, just go in there and tell them and be like, hey, this is my first time. You know, everyone has a first time for something, you know, so everyone's been there, even the sushi chef, you know, so I just like to try something, you know, deep fried or cooked, and
it's really good. See, I think this is cooked too on the inside. I don't know if I showed you that. And the only thing that's not cooked is the sashimi wrapped on the outside. Oh, no!
oh no.
See, now that one has way too much soy sauce.
That was a Nico bath for sure. He literally soaks the whole thing. He puts even more in there.
No, I'm running out of ginger.
I've been conserving mine.
I know, like really, they only give us this amount.
Tiny little bit of ginger.
So good. So good.
I think if I never expanded my sushi tasting, we might not be sitting here right now.
Oh, I think we cover that.
Did we?
Yeah. So one of our first date was, he's like, oh, where would you like to go eat? I'm like, do you like sushi? He's like, yeah, I like sushi. And me not knowing anything about him, I took him to one of my
all-time favorite sushi places.
Sushi restaurant in Vancouver.
Which is?
Coco's
Sushi Restaurant on Hastings.
On Hastings. That was our first date, and that's my
all-time. Mine too, I'd say. In Vancouver.
And it's in an area where it's not so pretty.
Less than desirable.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. So, and it's like a sort of a standalone sort of building next to like an A&W and like an empty like
empty lot.
So it looks really ghetto from the outside. And all it has is a yellow sign that says Coco's. But when you go in, it's totally different. There's like a traditional Japanese booth, and the chef is Japanese, server is Japanese. Like everything is traditionally Japanese. They even wear kimonos. Like, anyway, so then I was like so worried. I was like, this is my favorite restaurant. Like, I told him this after. I'm like, oh, I don't know. when that night, if you said you didn't like this sushi place, I think we wouldn't have had a second date. He's like, oh my god, thank God I liked it then.
Wow.
I'm not shallow or anything.
No. Then after that, I just liked everything, even if I didn't. I was like, yeah, I was good. Then wait and see, find out later. Okay, yeah, I didn't like it.
No, but I didn't tell you that like until like way after.
No,
right?
until after.
Like way after. You can have this if you want.
Thank you. But yeah,
I know that's your favorite.
If anybody's visiting Vancouver or lives in Vancouver and hasn't had Coco's and likes sushi, go try it. There's lots of other good ones.
Look it up.
And the guy who actually invented the California roll has a restaurant in Vancouver too. I think that's Togo's. I think Togo.
Togo sushi?
Yeah.
Wait, the Togo sushi is like a mall sushi.
Oh, is it? Then it's not Togo's then. But
But
we'll Google it and look it up next
but that
time.
mall sushi in restaurant was that Guilford?
Oh, that's maybe that's why it's in my head.
I quite like that one though.
That one's good too.
Yeah.
Because it's more of a restaurant in the mall. Yeah. The ones I mean are like the ones in the food court where it's all just laid out in the cooler, prepackaged.
In the cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one of my biggest pet peeve when getting sushi. When it's in the cooler. Because then the rice goes all hard.
Yeah.
Aww. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
You can have my
Monkey brain.
monkey brain.
Which is not a real monkey brain.
No.
Oh, I missed part of it. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. Monkey brain down. Something about pickled ginger that is so good. Yoink. Yoink.
Yeah. And it's only this kind of ginger too though.
Yeah.
Like I don't like the pink one as much.
We didn't show them this one. There. So this is the spicy tuna with spicy tuna.
That's a good one too.
I really like this one. Kamikaze.
Kamikaze roll.
Gotta remember that one. We've never tried this one, right? Yeah, I tried to order ones that we haven't really. And it's kind of like risking it. You know? What if we don't like it? Oh well.
Because there is a couple things I still don't like. I would prefer not to have. Like you like the eel.
I love the eel.
I don't like the eel as much.
Because it's too fishy for you.
So that's why if you go, you have to try. Just try different stuff.
Yeah. Like they won't get offended if you don't like it.
No.
You're paying for it. So good. I cannot wait to go to Japan again. Cannot wait. I'm biting my tongue.
The sushi there is incredible.
I think I like sushi so much because there's so many variety in one plate that it's like I feel like you're eating different things all the time. And it's light.
And it's clean feeling.
You can have the...
Oh, thank you. It's not like you're done, you're like, oh my goodness, I have to go lay down. Like,
Even though you're like stuffed
even though you're stuffed.
to the
yeah.
max.
Not like we felt after the nugget challenge.
Yeah. And you thought you could eat 100.
So disappointed.
That's alright, I forgive you.
There's no way. I don't know how those people do it. Props to those people who ate 70 to 100 nuggets. That is crazy.
Kate Yup ate 120.
Wow.
No, sorry, 151.
Wow.
And she's like
Where does it go?
So thin. I bet you she's like low-key a competitor eater. Like, there's no way. Like, I don't know. But, crazy though.
Props to her. I can't do it.
Nope.
I literally did not feel very good after 40.
I know.
Like, I did not feel very good.
You wanted to go lay down after.
Yeah. I was like, I need a nap. It's very hard to pick those ones up. There we go.
Wow. Oh, and it didn't fall apart. See? His chopstick skills is way better than mine. Way better than mine. I don't know. I can pick up things, but it's... big pieces, they tend to fall apart.
When I was in China, my tour guide was making me pick up random things at the restaurant he took me to.
Yeah.
Peas and noodles, and they were all watching. They were very amazed that I could pick them up.
Well, yeah, you're Caucasian and you can use chopsticks like them.
Yeah, I don't know if it's correct, but he's like, wow, he's like, that's really good, and I was like, oh.
Probably back then, not a lot of people they encounter.
That was like
8 years ago.
Yeah,
No.
2009.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So like 10 years ago. Okay. Last one.
Yep. Time for dessert. Does not taste like ice cream.
No, but it's still like really good. Tomago sweet egg. Cheers, babe.
Cheers.
Last bite. Good, huh?
It is very sweet.
You know what was the one popular question too I get on my other channel?
What?
Why is it that you have to eat a big piece of sushi in one bite? It's customary.
So you get the full flavor. Everything's mixed together.
I mean, yeah, once in a while I like bite them in half, but
Some of the rolls you can get are like huge, but I get them in one bite.
yeah, you always get them in one bite.
Only because it's customary. No, because I have a big mouth. So I'm told. That was delicious.
So good. Well, I guess that's it for our dinner, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time.
Till next time. Bye-bye.